what was it like? Were you there in Detroit when all that popped off?
Yeah, of course. Like in the movie too, it says, Jerry Heller's. I was really the only white guy on stage. Jerry was mostly in L.A. during all these shows. I was the production manager and stage manager. So what happened in Detroit, again, in the movie, it said they got arrested. That never happened. But we were on stage, and it was the last show of the tour, and part of the agreement of the tour was the group would not perform Fuck the Police because the FBI was already, watching us, and no uniformed cops worked that show. A lot of them boycotted our shows. So, we got on stage, and we're probably about 15 minutes into the show, and the crowd starts chanting, "Fuck the police, fuck the police, fuck the police." So I kind of started freezing because I was hoping this wasn't going to happen. But Dre, Cube looks at Dre, and Dre looks at Cube, and so they start in "Fuck the Police," And after a couple verses, you hear a bop, 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 and it sounds just like gunshot. So everybody starts freaking out, and I kind of move up towards the stage, and I see about 10, 15 guys, everyone else running away. These guys are all walking towards the stage. And like in the movie, it shows they're holding up their badges. I never, ever saw any badges. I saw them reaching into their jackets to grab their guns. So what I do is I yell to the guys in the group. I say, "Hey, run out the back door and run down to the hotel," because our hotel was right down the street, walking distance from Joe Louis Arena. So there's pandemonium, and the guys run out the back door, and the cops, I see the cops, they run on stage, they go off the back of the stage, and right in the backstage area, they go right into LL Cool J's dressing room, because they had no idea who they were even after. And a huge fight broke out. Everybody is, because nobody knows what the fuck's going on. There's no uniforms. We didn't see any badges, and people are just fighting, and it was bizarre. And we had two promoters. It was called G Street Productions. Daryl something, and I can't remember now. So Daryl's a large black man, African American man. He's trying to calm everybody down, and one of these cops pulls a gun up to his head, and he faints, like he might have had a stroke. And Carol Kirkendall was his partner, a little small white lady, and she said, "Gary, you better get out of here." So I just jet out the back door. So I'm running to the hotel, and again, I told these guys to stay in their rooms, don't be in the lobby. So as soon as I get to the hotel, all of them are just hanging out in the lobby, just kind of waiting for fucking trouble. And so I find Atron, the road manager, so we get together and we tell these guys, go into your rooms, and we start walking around the block trying to figure out what we're going to do, because we had about $50,000 or $60,000 on us. We had all the plane tickets. We had one bus that had guns on it, so we had to tell the one bus to leave the city. So we're trying to, and we called Jerry. I can't really remember what Jerry told us at the time, because but it was like, so we're trying to mastermind what we're going to do and how we're going to get out of this mess, and then two plainclothes policemen walk up to us and say, "Hey, aren't you guys with the band?" We said, No, I don't know what you're talking about. And they had the band's the band list from the hotel, and they see our names, and so they take us back to the hotel, and they got all the guys N.W.A. in some room, and they wouldn't let us in. But I'm sitting there thinking I'm going to spend the weekend in a Detroit jail, which was a horrible thought. You know, after a riot in Joe Louis Arena, you know. So. But it ended up that nobody got arrested. You know, the story that I was told were the cops were kind of cool and they were talking basketball, Lakers and Pistons, and, you know, it wasn't horrible. It cost us $50,000 because we didn't get paid that night. So that was kind of what happened in Detroit. Like in the movie, it showed them going into the paddy wagon, all that